for tuning in to 2K Sports. It's a Monday.
Welcome to Goodymo Gaming. Another playoff action. Game 2, Milwaukee Bucks and Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn Nets pretty much took care of business on this first one, even with James Harden being out. Milwaukee got to definitely come in this one and see what they can pull out. You don't want to get down too much, at least 0-2 in this series to a high-powered team like the Nets. But yeah, this is another broadcast. Hope y'all ready to enjoy it. See how this is going to turn out. See the Atlanta Hawks, they surprised the Philadelphia 76ers the other night. That was very impressive. That young Atlanta Hawks team, I tell you, they got something special out there. So I think Philadelphia came in that game thinking, you know, we'll just go around and we'll beat them down and, you know, take control of the game. That's not what happened. This Trae Young is the real deal. We'll get into that a little more later in this broadcast. But, oh, yeah, definitely a good ball club. Giannis up for 2. Just off that rim.
A shot off that time, and Milwaukee will come the other way. And here is DiVincenzo. Pass to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee.
Wide open.
Middleton can't get it to go. Brooklyn with the ball. And here's the fast break.
Better not let that happen again.
Pulls it in.
Both teams off early to start.
You can't get that one. Good D by Harden.
Giannis just off on that layup. Kyrie getting all the threes, but they're just not dropping early in this ball game. That breaks the ice. 2-0 Milwaukee.
They're now 1 for 4 to start the game.
Harden the pass to Durant.
Sway to show. Got to take better care of the ball.
Spindly guy. Durant has such great body control. Hard not to foul him when he carves his way in that deep.
But yeah, like I said about Atlanta Hawks, I think Philadelphia found out something, and that you cannot underestimate Trae Young. They win that ball game just letting him kind of freelance, and they seen very quickly. I think he had like 25 points at halftime, but deep threes, inside game, driving, getting his teammates involved. Second half, they made a few adjustments and started corralling him a little more. But yeah, it'll be a different series in game 2 because they're going to make sure that they don't get him off. They want everybody else to beat him. They tried to change it up in the second half, and a little bit worked. They was able to get themselves back in the ball game, but it was too late at that point. They started corralling Trae Young, but at that time, his role players, other teammates, caught their confidence. And once you give teammates confidence and they start hitting shots, which they did in the first half, yeah, you can make a little run, but it's too late. You didn't start the game with the right mindset. So look for Philadelphia to come out swinging in that game too. But Trae Young is definitely the truth.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to DiVincenzo. Over Irving, and it's sent.
No.
And they're able to recover.
Just got that off after the block.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's KD. There's the pass to Harden. Over Holiday. Harden. That's good.
Ooh, tough shot. Good defense, Holiday. So his job was just to make James work, and he will do that on the offensive end and on the defensive end.
For 3, Middleton. And the rebound goes to Griffin. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Harris drives in. Off to a good start as he hits
Good drive, a layup. Harris.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball.
When they put Blake Griffin in a starting lineup, I think it kind of changed it up a little bit for the Nets. He's a better passer, better free throw shooter. He can hit the three. So, yeah, bringing DeAndre Jordan off the bench is not a bad thing. Harden for 2.
Harden's got his second basket.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Some solid defense.
Getting lucky. He missing a few bunnies early. But trust me, that won't continue. Not with the Greek Freak.
Now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Got to get into something.
Now here's Giannis.
Good strip. My goodness.
How about that strong defensive performance?
Let me take another blink, dude. Joe Harris has this kind of defense.
Right away. Gotta show those shooters you're gonna be there.
Good strip, Kyrie. Mobile 1 block. Instant replay. Now we're heading to an early timeout. 4-8 Brooklyn. 8:22 left in the first quarter. So yeah, playoff action at its finest. Some teams going into the second round. And what about the Clippers? We kind of knew how that series was going to turn out. But hats off to Dallas Mavericks and Lou Doncic is what I like to call him. Put up a good effort. Forced them to Game 7, a good ball club like the Clippers. So now it's going to start getting interesting. And it's a second round of the playoffs. Top teams are starting to match up against each other now.
Bucks trail by 4. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Free throw line, he goes.
I don't know how you deal with the length of Antetokounmpo. I mean, his name is long enough, and then you look at the body.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Denver Nuggets, Phoenix Suns open up their series tonight. That's going to be a pretty good one there. So, yeah, very interesting.
The first free throw is good.
It's interesting as Giannis has grown in this league. The Greek Freak, we know,
one more to go.
Just competing to be one of the best players in the business.
Yeah, I know what y'all thinking. I'm going to make my $5 bet on the free throw line soon. Just trying to pick the right player I think can get me a split. I didn't do so well in my betting at the free throw line in the last broadcast. So
first quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Harden against Holiday. Takes a 3. And again.
Good defense again. Drew Holiday is right up on Harden's step back.
Middleton outside. From the high post. A rebound by the Nets. KD's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, he's just really struggling right now.
Good cut off.
Growing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close. And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off.
That Giannis, man, it's like every ball that comes off that rim, he's getting a rebound. I mean, he sucks him up quick. Ain't this the matchup right here, though? Oh, good move. Along with good defensive pressure. Yeah, him and KD guarding each other don't get no better than that. They might cancel each other out. One might get better, the best of the other. Oh, just like that. What a block.
elbow shot is on the way. Kevin Durant.
No good.
KD's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Harden. Durant with it.
Ooh, that's deep.
And again, it's the Nets missing.
My.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but
That's a second foul on KD. That is pretty good for Milwaukee.
From over here, you can see
Putting him to the
pretty clearly.
bench this early.
Their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Good hard drive by Drew Holiday.
74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Pretty sure everybody heard about Portland Trail Blazers. They decided to part ways with Terry Stotts, or they both mutually agreed to part ways. They always say that, but I think they was going to have him walk out the door whether he agreed to it or not. But yeah, I think it fits the bill. Stotts is a good coach, but I think he had his opportunity. Portland's came up short multiple seasons. Damian Lillard, he's losing his patience. He's been dedicated to that franchise for a while, and he's been wanting to stay with one franchise. But after a while, just like Kevin Garnett, I mean, you can be loyal, but you continue to lose. And you're a superstar type player. You want to go win a championship. And if you can't get that done in a certain amount of years, you don't think about going elsewhere. So they don't figure out a way to make Damian Lillard happy. Find a coach. Hopefully they get his input, because that'll be smart to do that. You don't want to do the Deshaun Watson thing or the should I say Aaron Rodgers situation, when you're not discussing anything with your top players. The next thing you know, they're ready to head out the door. So, but I hope they can find a good coach. Portland. I think they said Jason Kidd. He opted out. He was one of the candidates, but they'll find somebody. Get some new blood in there. Get some cooking. Time out. 14-8. Kind of low scoring to start here, especially for Brooklyn with 8 points. Under the halfway mark in this first quarter. So that fares pretty well for Milwaukee.
Whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Jordan, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. Pass to Harden.
Oh, one-on-one. Yeah, he wasn't going to be able to stay with him. That's for sure. Not DiVincenzo. Gotta say his name real slow. Your tongue come flying out of your mouth mentioning his name. Good back cut. Good recover. Make him earn it.
For Milwaukee, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And he makes the first. The Nets making a switch here. Shamet's checked in.
Come in, Shamet. Man, they got nice players all the way around. One goes out, another comes in.
And so he hits both.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. They trail by 6. The pass to Harden.
Step back. That one's off the back iron. So he's struggling with that shot early.
Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Oh my. Look out below.
Unselfish, team first player. Love that from the guard position.
Passes it to Shamet. Down low, here's
Good
Jordan.
cut.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And a nice job here early of
14-4 run for the Bucks.
Giannis against Green. Slam dunk by
Well,
You know how you want to tell people don't let
he's
you
only
close? Well, one step
arguably the
past
best player in the building, and just let him go straight to the basket.
from deep three-point range.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing because defense is there. He's just putting them up.
They're on a 16-4 run.
Those are just bad shots. That's a good one, and he's got it.
And it's an 11-point Bucks lead.
Their play on both ends has been superb.
Yeah, Brooklyn's offensive flow is bad. There's a lot of one-on-one going on.
all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now
Oh,
just
man.
sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Middleton finds DiVincenzo. And there's the call on
That's the second foul on Kyrie Irving.
foul of the game.
It's close, but didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, Brooklyn getting themselves in some trouble.
Brown's checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. Bryn Forbes comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teagan for Drew Holiday. Middleton outside. Over Harden. Shots good.
Nice soft shot
And the Bucks
over
lead
two
by
bodies.
13.
They are just killing them on the interior.
That's how good this Milwaukee team is. Sometimes Middleton can just be absent through the offense and, come in late and pick it up. But they can afford that. Sometimes he don't have to go out and get 25 to 30 for them to win. I mean, everybody's got a hand in on it. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Hear me talking about you, don't you? Hear me talking about you. Another timeout. Y'all got to get it together. Come on, Nash. Figure it out.
Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it and make the adjustments.
I think what everybody's waiting on is that Jazz and Clippers as well. Now that one, oh man, somebody's going to be disappointed in that series when it's all said and done. That's going to be a tough matchup.
Number 4. He's now 4 for 10.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Outside T, pass to Middleton. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose, and it goes down 2 points.
And the defense looks soft.
29-14. They open this thing up early.
And there's the pass to Shannon. Nets passing it around. Brown outside. Outside Green, 6 to shoot. Now, here's Shannon.
I got to make that.
So far, it hadn't even been close.
Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. 1:57 left here in the first quarter.
Uh-oh, Mouse in the house. Good double team. Will they pay?
All 3 off the mark. Next trail by
T missed that wide open straight ahead 3.
They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some.
They needed that.
Shots good by Green.
And those are the kind
They'll
of
slow this momentum down.
looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here is Forbes after Jeff Green's bucket. Here's Middleton. And
Oh, man.
And Jordan, a defensive stalwart.
Right, DJ.
With his shot clock.
So where it starts on a defense, get something going. Oh, tough layup.
Great defense.
Just off the rim.
Middleton. And And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Bucks have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. That one falls for Middleton.
Chris Middleton has worked his way back and come a long way. The former second-round pick becoming a consistent starter in the league.
Middleton against Harden. Harden draws the double, and there's the
double.
It's on Bobby Portis.
Even though he hasn't been a threat from the perimeter yet, but you don't want to get him going.
Here's Green. Brown outside. And there's Jordan.
Strong move.
Jordan's got his
right through Portis.
Not allowing the defense to cover him or alter his shot there was DeAndre Jordan getting to the rim.
Middleton looking it over. With the floater, and it's good on the way in.
Not that good of defense, Harden.
This quarter belongs to him. And
Basically gave him the baseline.
Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Passes to Harden.
There's the double. Got to make him pay, Green.
How good on the three.
That might be the tall tale. They keep running those double teams. You can't get the perimeter guys and knock them down. This could be a long game for the Nets. There's a double. Will Portis beat him? No.
Middleton has been on display for the Milwaukee Bucks. He comes
good scheming. Good scheming.
And is showing no signs of fatigue.
Both teams double teaming when they need to. Forcing the others, should I say, to make shots. 34-18. Bucks. End of the first quarter.
On the subject of trash talking, Giannis Antetokounmpo had this to say.
I like to stay locked in to the game and focus to the game and let my play, my energy and my effort do the talking for me.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate.
Oh yeah, and it's been doing the talking. We ain't got to worry about that. Your play speaks loud and clear. Okay.
Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly
down 14. Good start.
Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game.
Good defense.
Trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. We've got teams. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis.
There he goes. Good pass right into the pocket.
Is just a machine and so repeatable on his delivery.
Here is Forbes. No points in the game yet for him.
Oh, good recover. Get James out there trying to work a little bit on D. Uh-oh. Nice.
That's a devastating move off the dribble. Durant getting to his.
They're just showing you what they can do once they get it rolling. They can erase this deficit very quickly.
Finds Middleton. The Bucks working the ball around. Pass to Portis.
Oh, nice.
And he gets it back.
That defense. In and out.
And they continue to control the glass.
Obviously, the Nets came in the second quarter with a little more energy and defense.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. I mean, the number of points.
Good shot put layup. Kind of strong armed it, flicked it right off the glass.
Outside,
all right, good dance.
Cut to just 9 points on the basket from Harden.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Forbes, the pass to Portis. Back to Forbes. Clock at 6.
Oh, you got to box him out. Come on, Brown.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Yeah, those are tough.
Good defense. Tough shot.
Team, not the other way around. They're just going to
Shamet.
And it's Shamet missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Shots good by Middleton.
Sprinting up the
Well,
floor
Harden sometimes has good defense, sometimes not.
That's the reward for Chris Middleton.
And the 22nd pick in 2000.
And that's the rap sheet on it.
Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time,
Good double team, but fine. Good bucket.
at times we see him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong.
Timeout called the Bucks. Now the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned.
Quick timeout in the second quarter.
Of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it. Just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
So for the Nets, Griffin's checked in for Landry Shamet. Harris comes in for Bruce Brown. And Irving subbed in for James Harden. And then for Milwaukee, Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jeff Teague. That's the DiVincenzo.
Good D so far by the Nets. And then a foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
That was not necessary. You had it covered, Blake. Chill out. Stay on your man.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Oh, nice.
Lopez powering through that time.
Nets trail by 13.
A lot bigger than Griffin. So Lopez get on that block and make moves like that.
And a miss there on the triple.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
DiVincenzo against Irving. Here's Holiday. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot.
No good.
The free throw line. It's going to be
Blake with his second.
Holiday perks up a little bit when he gets to the inside, knowing that there's the possibility of some contact.
For Milwaukee, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. That free throw good from Drew Holiday.
Haven't seen a good free throw bet yet. They're starting to get some good players to the strike. I'm not going to make my split bet on these players, that's for sure. If Blake Griffin goes, I will. Definitely DeAndre Jordan. He gets a little more active on the offensive end. He'll give me a split.
Durant finds Jordan.
Let's foul him. There we go. Whoa.
It's a flagrant one foul.
I want him to get fouled, but not like that, Tucker. Going old school, New York Knicks style. Yes, by the way, I'm going to do my $5 bet on this split. He will split at least. At least he will miss one. I know. Let's roll it, DJ. Yo, got the first one.
Energy in DeAndre Jordan's play, really hustling on both ends and influencing those plays with that activity.
Trying to take advantage of these two flagrants with the ball.
And he can't.
There we go. Yes. $5 goes to me.
And here is Irving. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard
Oh.
yet. Tipped away.
Strip.
Stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Middleton, and there's the foul on the shot.
Goodness.
He'll go to the line for two.
There's a lot of fouls being in this game. A lot of fouls.
Kept working and working, did not quit on the play, and that forced the defense into a foul.
The Bucks have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And that one falls from
KD's going to have to get a little more aggressive. I mean, he was looking good, but he's got to get more attempts up. I mean, they're down 15, possibly 16 on his free throw. He's going to have to go to work.
Middleton hits some ball.
And of course, I know he's got Giannis been guarding him,
That's trailed by 16.
but he's got to go to work. Giannis is actually out of the game, so he got
Outside Durant.
Drew on him. Was a good defender, but it's a height difference.
Gives it to Harris. Out left to the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Griffin. Jordan trying to free himself up.
Good layup, but Nets taking too long to get in their stuff. Way too long setting up offense. And Giannis is on his way back in.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do.
Quick brain freeze. Drew Holiday.
Checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Brown against Howard.
Go, get it. Good defense.
Durant with it. He has 7. Irving for 3.
Oh,
That's missing.
they give it up to Milwaukee for that defensive possession.
But really in the rebounding,
They cut Durant off perfectly at the right time. Force the kick.
Griffin with the steal.
Good strip. Got to push it. You want an easy bucket?
Now Irving. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Look at that. Nothing easy.
And he's
Ah.
on that shot, but he's got the chance to
Oh,
pick up the
man, I
points
thought
at
he
the line.
traveled.
Kyrie does a great job of using the shot.
How about that foul?
Sells it that time and then goes straight at contact.
Them bailout calls.
75% of the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
and as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Well, yeah, some good individual defensive play here in this first half.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Shifty with his speed, incredible ball handling. So hard to guard Kyrie, but so thrilling to sit here and watch it all up close.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Holiday goes in. Shot up 2 there.
High kiss.
Killing them softly there. Holiday with the floater over the top. And that puts the D in a tough spot.
That's actually what a quiet 11, if you can have a quiet 11 with Drew Holiday.
The kick out to Brown.
Got to get it up.
And again, it's the Nets missing.
And a big lead for them. On
Everything's tough for the Nets.
in the backcourt thus far. Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right, just not playing their best.
KD passes to Irving.
Tough.
Pulls it in.
See how they sandwiched him in between?
13 rebounds in the game.
They paying attention to detail.
That one good for 2. He's got 12.
On Durant, you could at least try to swat that.
This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Irving kicks to Harris.
Nowhere to go.
Shot clock at 5. And the wide open shot from Griffin. And the Nets miss again.
They got their offense bogged down.
Shot by Holiday, no good.
That's how the
You gotta push it. Y'all gotta look for easy buckets.
Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Now here's Brown. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shot from the top of the key. And that one's good.
Needed that. Stop some of this bleeding.
Pull the trigger from right there. When he's
First
got his foot
bucket.
underneath him.
1 for 7.
Percentages go way up.
Holiday.
Oh, that's terrible.
Slammed in by Holiday.
Brown, you basically just gave him the lane.
To the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting them. That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Bucks leading by 16. Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Antetokounmpo.
Give it to him.
And out of bounds is
Oh, good defense. That's how you cut off the baseline.
Green's checked in for Brooklyn.
But I think they just don't want Durant picking up that third personal going into halftime.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Shoots from the elbow.
It's time to eat.
This defense gets a lot scarier. Lopez,
There you go.
shots.
It's the Red Rooster.
Full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
There you go. Kyrie, you got to get it cooking. KD's out. Harden's trying to find his rhythm.
The Nets have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Irving.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 12.
Seen that. Take it down.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right
I was just about to say he hasn't even really been that involved in to have this big lead. He's going to change that, especially with KD out. Say Green can't check me.
And again, it's the Nets missing.
This feels like it's snowballed
Better get
a
back.
little bit on them.
He's looking to go back down the pipe.
Out of this slump, the worse it seems.
Oh.
They need him to get it together.
Nice.
Giannis throws it down.
It's a huge night for Giannis Antetokounmpo at the offensive end of the floor. That length and athleticism just proving to be too much for any defensive scheme.
Left side, Griffin. To the paint. That shot.
Nah, not a good one. Can't just pivot one way and then throw a shot put hook over the top of a 7-footer. It's not going to work too often. Got to get into some bodies, Blake.
Irving passes to Harris.
They ain't giving him no freedom. They know his worth.
Just 5 on the clock.
They say, no, Joe.
That one, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
Better match up with him.
Turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role.
Wow.
For the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg.
They took the air right out of this building.
Off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
2 points. That one goes. Irving's got 9.
His story in the
Need a whole lot of that.
than the one in the first.
Shooting under 40% as a team. Come on, Nets. Yeah, see, Green can't stay with him. Not even with the foot speed. He's already undersized himself a little bit, so.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There are only a few players in the league.
Because I believe Giannis just beating him down the floor. Just bad positioning by Green. Look at him.
Kicks the tee. 40 seconds left in the first half. No good.
Push it. Get a 2 for 1 if you can.
Less than 20%.
Whoa.
Here's DiVincenzo. Good D by Irving.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see.
Let's make sure y'all get the last shot.
His tonight has been high.
Look, see, that's just not smart.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo.
And you pay for it.
Rolling around the rim. He's got 8.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking.
So as we conclude
66-45. End of the first half. Milwaukee taking full control.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's Coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 20 points, 5 assists, and 1 block. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
They relied way too heavily on three-point shots. Their long-range game was off. That's my off sound, right? They were off. But they still settled for the outside shots. They got to put more pressure on the defense by pounding it inside and attacking the basket.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of...
Well, started the second half.
And Brooklyn looking who they've got. They've got Kyrie Irving. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3.
A good little mini little hook layup. Good start. Y'all got to get on the roll.
Of the floor, he exploited the hole in the defense that time.
Now here's Middleton.
Good double team.
The ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect.
Yeah, that was something. Give me that.
Superb anticipation on the block.
That's a jump ball.
So it's the Bucks now. Lopez passes to Holiday. Double team on Holiday. The shot by Holiday.
Well,
nobody around.
Good shot. Usually don't mind him shooting threes, but not that wide open.
Harden against Holiday.
Yeah, look at Giannis' defense.
Pulls from the top of the key. That's good on the jump shot.
This might be the game for Irving. He's the one who's going to have to take the bull by the horns and try to force his offense a lot more. I think he's got the biggest advantage on defense for us. The Vincenzo is guarding him.
This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but
yeah, see, you can do that every trip. You have to take it to him.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Harden against Holiday. Pass to Giannis.
Here we go.
Now here's
Oh, double team, and you pay for it.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Harden the pass to Irving. Hits the
There you go. That's exactly how you got to get it rolling. Y'all just need some defense.
Defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Now the pass to Middleton. Now here's Antetokounmpo.
Oh man.
And the jump by Giannis.
Good quick move.
Antetokounmpo on the take and muscled his way in.
Nets have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Now here's Harden. 10 points for him. Kicks it to KD.
Yeah, Holiday's doing a wonderful job with Harden.
Floats one, and the layup is good. 11 points in the game.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Got a D up.
Vincenzo finds Middleton.
But only the first
go.
of the second half.
Got to build on it. Oh my goodness. Looked like an easy 2. He came out of nowhere.
Massive positive with a shot block by Giannis.
Back to Holiday. Harden against
Good ball movement. Uh-oh, mismatch. That's what you want him to do.
That one wide left.
Take that jump shot, contested.
Here's Irving. Giannis has got his 18th rebound here tonight.
18 rebounds.
Here's Middleton.
Early in the third quarter.
14 tries.
Good time out.
Find some kind of shooting window.
Something has to give.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
Yeah, this is not looking good for the Nets in this one. Milwaukee's got all the answers. The rotation, defense assignments. They're giving them all they can handle in this one.
And Landry Shamet subbed in for Harris. Milwaukee also making some changes. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now, here is Harden. 10 points for him. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, determined that time to get to the rim, anticipating the pass. And the rim.
I'll just keeping around that 20-point range. Got to slowly chip this away.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on James Harden.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
They got to give this crowd something to cheer about. It is silent in this arena.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday. The Nets have gone 6 of 8 on
80 to 58. Third quarter with 7:30 left.
On the wing, Irving. Defended by
Look, made that a lot harder than you had to.
Here's Shamet, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Shamet's got his second bucket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities.
Oh my. Was that a layup turnover into a dunk? Really? Okay, Giannis.
And here's Harden. 10 points for him. The drive by KD.
Oh, nice. But defense is there.
With some nice D.
KD is not having it easy in this one.
Holiday surveying the floor. Passes to Forbes. To the inside.
But look at him cutting.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Back cutting, slashing.
Pass to Shamet. Jordan high post.
Bet I'll just fouling him. Get him to the line. Nice.
And down it falls. Irving's got 11 points.
Yeah, Irving, he's the patch-up man. Because really none of his shots of him scoring is doing anything to change this game. It's like it's just a back-and-forth deal. Finally, a little defense. But yeah, Irving's picked it up. But if you don't put no defense behind it, it goes for nothing. Goes for absolutely nothing.
Here's Tucker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Middleton is doubled. Shot clock at 6.
Show me some defense, at least one possession. What you got? Good defense. Rebound it, push it. Oh, man.
Rebound, Milwaukee.
Yeah, it's hard. These are just terrible shots unless they go in. So you are off.
Now the feed to Middleton. Some solid defense there from Irving.
And when y'all do get a stop, y'all miss on the other end.
Seems to be rushing shots.
And that one goes long.
Wow.
Bucks leading by 22. Here's Middleton. And the layup's good off the glass.
Can't get back.
Got 19 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pops it up for Jordan. Doesn't go for him.
And what
I don't know what that was.
pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity.
Yeah, Boo Birds coming out. They need to.
Keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And that one one's good. Shamet.
Finally.
Nice job by the team to set up Shamet on that play.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Teague, the pass to Tucker. Here is Forbes. He's covered by Shamet. Kept alive. Nice shot by Portis.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Pass to Harden. Looking to get back on track here. No good there. Great D that time from T.
I mean, nobody's hitting consistently at all.
Inside, Middleton. Basket
and one.
A chance for one more at the line.
Middleton,
Yeah, this one here.
finishing a difficult look.
I'm trying to stretch this out to 30.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Brown comes in for Kyrie Irving.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
The body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team.
Not at all.
They may be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Stolen by Harden.
Okay. Oh, nice. I bet you wish that move could have got you 30 points, right? Unfortunately, it doesn't.
Here's Teague. Rebound, Brooklyn. Durant's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Wide open look. And it falls over the rim and in. Shamet's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's right, up the tempo. Get another stop.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Good timeout, Milwaukee. Y'all can feel the momentum trying to change. Would have to change like 10, 12 times in this ball game for Brooklyn to get back in it. But yeah, slow it down if you can. Well, at least somebody can perform for the Nets. Unfortunately, it's the dancers. Unfortunately, it's the dancers.
Here's T. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Lets it go from deep. Brooklyn with the rebound. Durant's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Brown outside. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Oh.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up.
Portis, 9 rebounds.
Stellar effort from Jeff Teague.
Pretty good coming off the bench.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Actually, it's damn good, not pretty good.
About 87% from the line, so that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Shooting 2.
No splitting bet. That's something I can't do any splitting bet with. 87% from the line. I don't think so. You have it, T.
First free throw is good.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The Nets making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. And so Teague hits 2 free throws.
And Teague can be a knockdown shooter, especially from the free throw line.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Here's KD. Offensive rebound. Milwaukee's gone.
Just never seen them play like this and miss so many shots. But like I said, you got to give credit at defense. Man, that was nice. Just didn't hit the shot.
Here's Griffin and the slam by
Oh.
And the aggressiveness of Griffin,
okay.
always on the attack, and I love that tenacity.
Milwaukee leading by 23. Teague with the ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows.
So many fouls. Not gonna beat this team like that. Instead of playing defense and shuffling your feet and finding your man and staying stuck to him, y'all want to foul.
Shooting two.
And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Chris Middleton.
Yeah, and that Nuggets and Suns matchup, that Nikola Jokic and DeAndre Ayton, that's going to be a matchup. That young buck going against Jokic, man, that's going to be something there. DeAndre Ayton, you want to earn your name and fame, you come through in that series against the Joker. Oh, yeah. You ain't got to worry about nobody second guessing you, your game or anything.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work,
that's a key matchup in that series.
Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Forbes the pass to Lopez. The kick out to T. 5 on the clock. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo.
Bottoms.
Comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
That's the kind of work you want your point guard to do. Sensational ball movement by Jeff Teague there to
yeah, they're trying to get that century mark, that 100.
And the pass to Harden.
For in the third quarter.
Harden with the stuff.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist.
I mean, that's good, but what you going to do on this end?
Great setup for the bucket.
T kicks to Forbes. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter.
Wide open.
A nice shot by T.
Wide open.
On consecutive three balls, they're finding holes now in the D.
Now, here is Harden. 14 points for him. Durant with a wide open look. And they come.
That was his best look he got all game.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first three of this half.
Here's Forbes. And it's Durant with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Griffin, and he lays it straight in. Griffin's got 6.
They're going to need a lot of that.
This is a power forward in the NBA. Blake Griffin showing off his handle there.
DiVincenzo against Harden. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Off target with that shot.
No good. End of third. Milwaukee still holding strong.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Bucks on top, delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest.
101 to 77.
The fourth quarter. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there to Teague, and it's deep.
Let's add to it.
Small forward position.
Yeah, Holiday focused there, and a good job of
I don't
scoring
think Brooklyn's in any position to get back in this ball game. Body language is off. They're losing men.
In for Durant. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Harris. And it's Johnson in for James Harden.
Drew Holiday's won that matchup against Harden in this one. Look like Giannis won his matchup with KD. And sadly to say, DiVincenzo possibly, well, I wouldn't say outplayed Kyrie Irving. I'm pretty sure when he gets back in, I mean, you look at the numbers as far as putting the ball up in points, you would say Kyrie's got him, but DiVincenzo is hitting his wide open threes, playing tough defense. So we'll see. All net stars might have lost their battles in this one. That's right. Come help your teammate out. Goodymo Gaming. Hit the like button. Hit the like button.
And the first one at the line is,
you know what? I could have. Maybe should have made my split bet on Cabarro. But we'll let him make it. Let's see if he would have split.
And he makes both free throws.
He got them both. He got them both.
Buck shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Giannis inside. Griffin's there. And the whistle blows.
Man.
The basket counts and a three-point play chance.
Put in his face then.
And they're really in a good position here.
My.
Hard to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Good initial D from Blake. He's got to get that rebound. Giannis gets it back, strong up again, and one.
One shot.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and make this quick one. He only has one free throw. Let's split. $5. He misses this free throw. See if I can get $10 in my back pocket.
That's good.
Okay, that's all right. I get that 5 back.
Fournette shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Johnson, the pass to Brown. Back to Johnson.
Oh no! It's showtime.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Good quick hands from Antetokounmpo there, reacting well on defense and swiping that one away.
Brown outside. Pass to Johnson. To the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be.
I didn't know why the Bucks even double team. Way out on the perimeter. What was that? Brown? They double team? Why? What for?
And that one falls for Johnson.
He will have another. Look like Milwaukee is starting to call off a few dogs here. Starting to get some other players in the game. The other Antetokounmpo. Younger brother gets in.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
Not too many free throws at this point for Brooklyn, and they've been too busy shooting long jump shots.
A tad short, but it's
He just continues.
Antetokounmpo's got 36.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helping
Budenholzer need to go and think about getting Giannis out of this thing. I don't think the Nets going to be trying to creep back in this one.
Johnson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Sad thing, he almost made it. But that's a description of how this game been going for the Nets. I mean, look at that shot he had to take from the logo. I mean, they got this offense spread so thin.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Bucks now. Antetokounmpo finds Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock.
Good shot. Should have got on the stat sheet, Merrill.
For Brooklyn, they're shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Johnson, the pass to Brown.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
And to the Kumbo inside.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss.
Pass.
To be disappointed with.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Both of these two teams are actually pretty deep. I mean, they got players come off that bench that can fill it up, can play defense, set up the offense. Just smart guys, good solid guys coming off both of these benches.
Shooting 2.
He's got to give me a split on this one. $5 bet on the split on Giannis. Give me back to that 5.
He's off on the
there we go. Absolutely. Kind of sensed it. He hasn't, I don't believe, missed one up until then. And he's always due. So, good bet on my part.
And he's good on the second. Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field.
Don't know if we had a basketball game or inside of a church. I mean, this crowd is done with. No, sir. No, sir.
Here's Nora. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
This is a clinic. Pure D clinic.
Luwawu, the pass to Johnson.
Oh, tough layup. Good drive, but tough layup.
Pulls up for 3. And it's Connaughton missing. And the net shooting 43% for the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6
tough
points.
layup, little bro.
Like some more shots from that range.
It's the Nets now. Here's Johnson.
Hopefully PJ's coming in for Giannis.
To Claxton.
Get him some rest. He deserves it.
6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Johnson.
Got to get it up.
No good on the triple.
Another good
Milwaukee's
contest.
gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. There's the three. It's hauled in by Claxton. And here are the Nets. Johnson surveying the floor. Passes it to Claxton.
Oh.
They can't put an
I don't know if he hit threes or not, but he attempted that like he knew what he was doing.
Here's Nora, and he takes that one.
Okay, Nora. Shimmy, shimmy, shake, shake.
Team first mentality by finding an open teammate.
Johnson outside. Claxton the pass to Johnson. Shot from the wing.
Good D.
Rebounded by the Bucks.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
I think Milwaukee just want to rub that salt in the wounds, leaving Giannis in this long.
He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
They don't want to leave no doubt.
Pass to Johnson. Nets passing it around. Claxton with the bucket.
Oh, Claxton.
Giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
I think on some teams, Claxton can actually start, depending on the franchise. He's a solid big man. Got a lot of energy too. There you go. Right on cue.
Johnson with it. On the wing, Johnson.
Here's the result.
Pass to Luwawu. Johnson outside. Pass to Claxton. Johnson up top.
Oh, good pass.
Tyler Johnson
Good
is
pass.
unpredictable at times. He knows where he's going, but the defense does not. He can pass or shoot it off that screen and roll.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up.
41.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire.
Could have another triple-double. Believe he got one last game, game 1. He's always flirting with it. Pretty much all he has to do is get the assists, the rebounds, and the points are always going to be there with Giannis. Finally taking him a break.
Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Connaughton. Whistle blow.
Why not?
So a chance
We've
here.
juiced it up this far. Why not?
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Well, Nash, you got a long talk with this team. You got to hit the chalkboards. You got to hit the film room, eraser board, whatever you want to call it. Might have to break a few chairs. This team, for some reason, could not muster it up really on the offensive or defensive end, if you really look at it.
Stolen by Tucker. To the paint. Here's Nora. Beautiful dish.
Bad home output by the Nets.
6 here in this quarter.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Luwawu. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen. Down low. Here's Tucker. Great D that time from Green.
Oh, Tucker. I don't know if you're on a stat sheet. You got it on a points column. That'll lay up your blue.
No good from Luwawu.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
He's guarded by Johnson. 6 to shoot. Great D that time from Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets.
No more fouls in this game. Let the clock run out. This has been painful enough.
side, Green. Johnson attacking.
Oh, D.
Great D. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Baston Morrow. He's guarded by Johnson. Rebound by Johnson.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Connaughton. 2 free throws.
There's a foul.
And they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, my prediction in this series is actually to go 7 games. So we'll see how that turns out. Think it'll be a tit for tat kind of back and forth deal, but ultimately we're gonna get some very good action going to game 7.
First one falls for.
One more to go.
Both good from the line that time. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
And focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Johnson dishes to Green. Here's Claxton. Lost contact on the shot.
Just let him go. Why are you fouling him? Once you get beat, let him go. This game is already in the books.
Is really phenomenal.
On the free throw, no good. Milwaukee's gone
I should have got you.
so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
Yeah, I could have got you.
1:57 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Nora. Off target from three-point range.
I was just about to give you a compliment.
For the game at 42%.
Because you have been playing good since you got in.
Johnson kicks to Luwawu.
The only shot really I seen you miss, Nora.
From downtown, that shot off, and Milwaukee the other way now.
Just about a minute and a half here,
And with this one winding down,
and all the dreadful pain will be gone.
Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Milwaukee.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving.
I don't believe they
when they would flash over.
announced player of the game in this one.
Back to Tucker. Over Johnson.
Maybe NBA2K is starting to listen to me and say, wait till the game is over. Which they should. But they could have called it now when it's a blowout and, you know, no team has a chance of getting back in it.
Milwaukee with the rebound. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Nora.
Oh, look at him fighting.
And another shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, Nora, I told you, he's getting in there working. But you know what? I'm going to put a bet out on you. $5 say you split. You just kind of give me that look like you can miss one. See if you can give me $10 to gain here.
And he knocks down the first one.
That looked too good. Didn't touch no rim on that one.
And so he makes both from the line.
Oh, yeah. Pretty good. Took that 5. Dead even in this one. Didn't lose nothing. Didn't gain anything.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right.
That's a wrap. 131 to 93. Milwaukee power through these Brooklyn Nets at home on the road.
All right, David.
Thanks, Kevin. Giannis, you dominated the game offensively. What were you seeing out there?
I just want to thank my teammates that they put me in spot.
41, 9, and 2 steals.
I'm happy that we got the win.
Hey,
So he didn't get that triple-double, maybe close, depending on assists. But we'll have to check out the stat sheet.
So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long, everyone.
Whoa, get that out of here. All right, stat sheet for Brooklyn. Irvin with 20. Shot 8 for 19 from the field. Look at Harden. There's 14 points, 14, 4, and 6, 7 for 17. Did not hit a three-pointer in this game. So that's crucial. Irvin was 1 for 6 himself. Then you look at Durant. He got a double-double with 14, 11, but to his standards, that's not a good ball game. 5 for 11, he's got to put the ball up more. But like I say, he did have Giannis guarding him, and that will get you swinging the ball more than usual. Jordan, 9, 6. Yeah, look. There's nothing really to call out. No production, pretty much from anybody. And you wonder why it was a blowout. You didn't even get big numbers from your key guys. Irvin just got out of the teams with his 20. Everybody had teams in single digits as far as points. Check out Milwaukee. Look at this. 41, 26, and 9. Unbelievable. 18 for 24 from the field. 3 blocks, 2 steals. Can't beat that. Only thing that make that picture perfect was an extra assist that'll put him at a triple-double. 22 for Holiday. He done his job. 7 for 9 from the field. Look at Middleton. He didn't shoot perfect, 9 for 21, but he still can stick in 22 points, 5 rebounds. You're going to take it. He's just solid. He gets his points however he can get it. DiVincenzo, 14 points, 4 assists, not bad. Yeah, everybody else pretty much singled out. Look at Lopez with 10 boards. Portis as well with the 10 boards. So, yeah. Pretty much Giannis carried this team with some help from his 2 guys. And then you get everybody else pitching in. There you go. Let's check out the team stats. 51% for Milwaukee, 42% for the Nets. 3-point shooting was terrible on the net side. You might not see 3-point percentage and shooting like that again with them. That's how bad that is. No better for Milwaukee, but man, look at the free throw disparity here. 10 for 12 for the Nets, 26 of 27 for Milwaukee. So, yeah, they just jacking up threes. Straight perimeter stuff. Only got to the line 12 times. That's one player can do that. Points in the paint, 82 to 56. That's big. Bench points, 11 up, but assists pretty much knotted. But, yeah. 65 rebounds for Milwaukee, not bad. 42 for the Nets. Yeah, so you can see where they pretty much lost this game in a lot of categories. Look at the biggest lead, 40. Milwaukee. 4 points by the Nets. There you have it. It's clean, cut, and dry. Well, that's it for this broadcast. Goodymo Gaming. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. And we out of here. Peace.